that was fun. That was pretty much right after the end of last episode. I'm sitting there cutting the stinking deer up while we're doing a few things, trying to get recovered, and a blizzard blows up, blows our fire out. So I now have shame water on me somewhere. And, well, we didn't get the deer cooked. So you can go up here, and we will take care of you once the blizzard is over. But she did get a little messed up, so we'll go ahead and eat. And welcome back, everybody, to the Long Dark. This is Frogman, and our faithful cartographer interloper run. Again, in the last episode, we moved to Desolation Point from Crumbling Highway, but we were working our way to try to get this area done and sorted fairly quickly. Now, there are a few things that we're going to try to get done here. There's going to be some stuff that I want to look at, things I want to see, and, you know, do. And we did manage to get a little bit of a wolf bite last time, so I should see some of this stuff start to go away fairly soon. I think we'll just have to wait and see what happens. So it's fairly early in the day still. I'm going to go ahead, since I just ate some food and drink some water. We got a couple of books, if I recall correctly. I want to read the most important one, which means this one, if we finish it. That's right, I'm not healthy enough because I have a sprained ankle and pain. This is such a royal silliness. Let me fix, well, I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna go ahead and pass an hour of time to get the actual thing to go away. So recovery time, you're not gonna let me fix it, are you? 4 hours. 4 hour, come on. Fine, I'll sleep an hour. Are those meters broken? No, that just, whatever reason, is going to take 1,000 hours to do that kind of stuff. So, all right, fine. We'll patch. We're gonna have a blizzard apparently, so patch. And then I'm gonna go ahead and read that book. I think we can read it with pain, right? Maybe? Is it gonna let me do it? Okay. And we're gonna pass time. There goes the pain. Good deal. All right, let's go ahead and kill this real quick so that we can, for one, stop carrying it. Blizzards in this zone will generally last all day. So, you know, that's just the way that it works. They'll generally last all day, but they're few and far between, or at least unlike Blizzard Valley and unlike some of the other zones. Let's finish this book, please. I want to go finish this deer. All right, did that get us to bending 4? Awesome. So yes, this is a kind of an important one to get to as you're playing. 85% chance of a successful repair. Repair time decreased by 25 to 15% item condition increase, and 25% reduction of sewing kit wear. This is a big deal. That means that your sewing kits, once you get them, will last a considerable amount longer. And if I pick this up and I say I want to try to repair it, if you notice, chance of success now is 100%, which is amazing. So that's the whole point here, is you're going to be able to get, once you hit repair skill expert, regardless of what's going on, because of the fact I'm using this, that's the way this is going to be. So from now on, even though we're repair 4, any repair that we make is 100%, which is a beautiful, beautiful thing. So I'll pick you up, please, and we'll eventually read that, maybe. You can be relegated to the pile here, and we'll come inside, or go outside. We need to go outside. We need to go cook the deer. We need to go finish up what we were trying to do because, well, I need the parts because I just had a wolf eat us. So we'll take that shame water. And maybe if the weather is decent enough right now, we should be able to actually light a fire without wasting a match. There wasn't a whole lot of meat on him, so we kind of need to get over here quickly. No. Well, okay. Bye, match. I can't believe I left, like, I don't know, 80 matches in Coastal. Okay, so let me finish doing what we need to do here. And then we're going to, well, do some more mapping, hopefully. Oh, hey. My favorite zone to have a... that's... This is my favorite zone for Auroras. Period. This is when I can get in some serious trouble because I will try to kill Astrid. We'll go ahead and put you down. We should have 2 more pieces of meat left that are both going to take... Well, you're not going to take very long. We'll go ahead and eat you. Fire is staying decently up. I have enough time. There's a reason why this zone, for those of you that don't know, is so cool in an Aurora. It's because the lighthouse works. Now, I have a picture, and I know I've said it before, but I have a picture of the Desolation Point moose on the bridge right as one of these started. I'm on the other side of the bridge looking at him, and we're both staring. He's kind of in the corner of my picture. We're both looking at the lighthouse as it's working. I sat down there for a good long time at the end of the bridge, just kind of watching him walk around on the end of the bridge, watching the light go until it finally hit the full-on Aurora and he despawned. So they're usually not out in an Aurora, so it's a very rare occurrence. And it's one of the fun things that you can get in this game. It's really cool. I know we're supposed to be mapping, but hey. Oh, come on, wind, let me up. And here goes. Let me in. Nice. Okay, and we get to get the buffer memory. Dark Series, by going on the rest of the island, claimed he was heading up north up the highway. The worst things was since the collapse hadn't reached us down at the point yet. He said, I warned him about the damage to the road and the bridges he was going to run into, but it didn't faze him. He was sleeping right there on the damn floor in front of the stove when I left him. When I came back down after working on the lens, he was gone. That's interesting. All right, I don't want to light a fire down here yet, no. We want to go up top and see the light, and then we can explore, because she's definitely not tired. Quick. I want to leave a few things here anyway, so that's the bottom of the light. And there we go. Blinding. Yeah, it's cool. Well, we lost our torch. That's amazing. At least we can see inside. So yeah, it's one of my favorite things in the whole game, that light. For whatever reason, it's just so cool. Just gotta kind of take it in. And I get a good frame of it, kind of doing something like... No. All right, quit taking pictures. Neat. All right, I always like to catch that. I do always love to catch Auroras up in this zone. All right, well, we lost our torch, which means we now need to kind of use up a little bit of this. Check. What are we gonna get? Nothing else. We can read some of that fishing book. Fishing book. Nothing under there. Anything here? No. We got a bit of wood. Nothing on the shelf this time. Paint can. Don't care. Nothing here. Nothing there. Radio. Pinnacle peaches, and the only stem in this zone, which is a thing. Oh, we're gonna get another buffer memory because we zoned in and zoned out. Quake activity getting worse. There's a fine crack forming along the base of the structure. We need to bring out a crew again to fix it, and soon. None of the little quakes have knocked the lamp down, or knocked the lamp too bad. We've had 0 downtime, thank God. Cool. That's the fun part about it, is like every zone that has a buffer memory will have several computers in it that will have many different kinds of things. So if you're doing the Archivist challenge, your goal is to just get one from every area, but I forget, there's like 6 or 7 per computer or per zone. So as you have computers, you end up with many, 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 many memories of the past, which is kind of fun. And that should be a wilderness kitchen, of which we do not need. We do not get any clothes this time, and there is the note that is usually right there. So, all right, let's see what we can do about sleeping. Probably can't. What time is it? It's middle of the day, let's go burn. No, let's do that. Let's burn. No, I'm going to go ahead and craft a couple of things up, and then I will put her to bed, and we'll see you guys in the morning. Oh, that was a good sleep. Wow, we got all our health back. That's nice. Excellent. I didn't have to do anything about that. Cool. So let's go out to the top again. I should have actually done it last night when we could, but let's go out to the top up here. We're going to go ahead and map from the top of the lighthouse and get everything we can get from the lighthouse. And then we're going to move on to the Riken and Little Island, I think. So go. Beautiful morning. Lovely. Map. Lonely Lighthouse. Awesome. Cool, cool, cool. So I think the truck down here is named, I think that's Matt's truck or somebody's truck or whatever. I think that one's named. I don't know if we got the moose or not. We may have or we may not. We'll have to kind of keep an eye on it. We're going to go over to Scruffy's cave. We're going to go see what's in that thing just for fun and whatever, but I think we're going to do that in another episode or two. So let's get to the island and to the Riken, but I think the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go warm up. This zone is kind of like Bleak Inlet in that it can get pretty stinking cold because the wind is always blowing off the edge of the ocean here. So we got to kind of be a little bit careful with it. We'll just pass an hour of time in the bed. Full hour. Thank you. I'll leave that sit right there. We don't need it. I will bring you with us. There shouldn't be anything else left in here. I do want to drop some useless junk here. Actually, no, we're going to actually eat that first, just to get it out of our inventory so that any wolf on the ice leaves us the heck alone. I did end up with an extra pry bar. I don't want that one. It's in pretty sorry shape. I don't think I need... Everything is in here is good, fine, good, good, good. Do we have any charcoal in you? We get our 2 pieces. Beautiful. So, Little Island, Riken. Anything to beachcomb while we're down here. I guess get your... wolf to turn out and we can take a look. We're gonna walk the ice, I guess, and see if we find anything. This should be, like I said, it should be a fairly quick zone to kind of mess in if we need to. However, I do kind of want to, you know, check all the dots. Check all the dots, check all the boxes, dot all the I's, cross all the T's, whatever you want to call it. Not necessarily map the whole thing, but at least do a little look at a few things. What are we going to get? Piece of wood. piece of wood. Oh, no, 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 no. That's a cattail. I will take you. Thank you. Cattails are infinite in this game. You just have to go looking for them. That should be a bandage. Oh man, we're getting a bunch of stuff. Now the thing is if you're gonna try to rely on beachcombing, you need to go and do the same thing you do in caves. You need to make sure you move whatever's out here on the ice if you don't want it. So like this, I want. The scrap metal, I don't want, so I'll just move it back here. That I don't want, so I'll just move it back here so that the respawn area opens back up. So again, ooh, yeah. Even that stuff's infinite, which is, like I said, it's just amazing. They did think of a few things when building and designing the game that, like, you can live pretty much forever so long as you are patient enough to do it in this level of difficulty. So we're gonna leave these rabbits. We don't need them. I just want to get up here out of the wind and do our thing. Thank you. Awesome.
Damn, I'm freezing.
Yeah, I know, it's cold. It's fine. The deer aren't here. Yeah, nice. Well, I guess we don't get the deer this time, at least right here. Right in. Go, 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 go. Let's go inside and then we'll map again. Oh, the dead guy over there is there. That's nice. That dead guy on Stalker will have a mag lens almost every time. Again, we're gonna, you know what? We don't need to, let's just warm up looking around inside the ship then. And it's kind of dark, so I don't want to do this, but it's kind of dark in here. She can warm up in here, that's fine. No, the only thing I hate about that is misclicking with the stinking lantern. Takes complete focus away from what you were doing. So, are we gonna get any coal in here this time? How much coal do we have on us right now? We have 13 pieces. I will leave 5. 5 is enough. Actually, no, I'll probably even do this too. Let's drop that and that. That will allow us to be able to, should we want to keep this one running any amount of time, which I don't really care about her, but if she does, if I end up deciding I want to keep this one a long time, that'll be enough wood and enough coal to make enough fire to be able to make something should you need to. So we'll keep, ooh, pills.
This
Pills
stuff will come in
here.
handy.
No, I don't. And another fishing book. Stand up. And a box. Nothing in the box. Okay. I always look behind that box on other difficulties because sometimes there's a soda behind that box. We're going to get a can of ruined tomato soup. Beautiful. Wonderful. And go ahead and shut this off. And pass the time to get her warmed back up. Put this away. Go outside. So we should be able to see even in this low fog. So, map. Alright, cool. There's the Riken. And we'll go up into the cockpit, or whatever you call the cabin, I guess. And let's look at our map real quick. So, Riken should have... Select... Not Riken. Desolation Point. should have 11 places, and we currently have 4 of the 11, which is doing pretty good. Now, I know that there are 2 on the end of the map when you come in, and we didn't get the entrance, so there's 3 over there, which means we need to do the bridge. I think, like I said, that pickup is labeled. There's a mine entrance over there. There's a cave. There's all the stuff around that thing, which I'm assuming is just one deal. So I need to go inside, warm her back. Hello. Back up. And I'll see you guys. Well, warm her back up, and we'll okay, warm back up, drink your water. And I'm gonna go out the front and off the top just in case, because of the bear that tends to be out here. I don't want him to catch us. I don't see him. Okay, so we'll walk off down here. The deer did not come through. Let's go check this guy real quick. I guess we can check this guy and then check the bridge, underneath the bridge anyway. So on Loper he'll have a torch, but like on Stalker and lower he'll have a mag lens, which is really handy. So get your bow back out. You need to go find a place to get some food and read some fishing books. It's too bad there isn't a fishing hut in this zone, as I do like this zone. I wish there was a reasonably respawnable way of getting a lot of food quickly, because I think there's only like, what, about 2 deer here? Or 3? Sometimes there can be 3 or 4 out on the island and then 2 or 3 over there. I mean, there's plenty of food. There's always a bear, but a bear respawn is like, 20 some odd days, and a moose spawn, if it does show up, is like 40. So all right, yeah, I thought this had a name. Matt's truck and the bridge. Okay, that's interesting that it puts it over there when it's actually right here, but whatever. Back, nice. We're getting things done. I mean, I'm really not trying to run through this zone, but it's not very big, so it shouldn't take much for us to get through with it. And if I recall, this waterfall does not have a name. Nope. Cool, all right. To Hibernia. Again, with your thing. So for those of you that don't know, probably the rarest moose in the game spawns on this bridge. And by I mean rare, the game technically only spawns like 11 or 12 moose, and there are, well, 14 different places, I think. Well, I forget how many zones you can spawn in. World 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 places he can spawn in. I guess there's 11 technical, spawn zones, but Hush River has 2 places, Broken Railroad has 2 places, Forlorn has 3, Mountain Town has 2, Mystery Lake has 2, Bleak Inlet has 3, Coastal Highway has 1, Desolation Point has 1, Pleasant Valley has 3 or 2, Timberwolf has 2, Ash Canyon has 2, and Black Rock has 2 or 3. I'm not 100% on that one. So sometimes, like we saw in this run, you'll get 2 in one zone, which will delete the rarer ones. Which I think actually this one we didn't get the moose in. We didn't get the moose in Broken Railroad, if I recall correctly. Hi, I know you're here. I know you're here. You're right here. Actually, no. Let's put this over here real quick. Just for food's sake. Just for food's sake. I'm going to cut the meat off of him. But I don't plan on being here long enough to need... I'm going to cut the... Whoops, excuse me. I'm going to cut the meat and cook a little bit of it. Well, go ahead and put a coal on it. We'll cook a little bit of him. so that we have it for later. Because again, this zone is kind of thin on the food. And if I don't touch him, he's been dead for a while. So yeah, we're already at 60 on these. Okay, so I'm going to cook a little bit of this, and then we're going to go over there and take care of the problem, or take care of some exploration. Okay, we got 30 some odd minutes left on this campfire. I do want to check around the base of Hibernia, but as you can see, the weather has kind of gotten nasty. So there will be food over there. I'm going to pick these up and set them up on the road, because we're going to be leaving. Well, actually, we don't need to now that I have the bridge. Hang on a minute. I'm going to say we're going to be leaving. We're going to be leaving. I'm actually almost done with the zone, aren't I? We already have the bridge. We'll just very, since the wind is not blowing terribly hard, very carefully we're going to bring that food with us, because I think we're like, where did it go? Where's my fire? It's over here. Those are right there. Take both of them. Eat as much as you can on one of them. Now, it's not incredibly stinky that way. I'm much more worried about the bear that lives over in this compound, and the fact that the weather's fixing to kick up on us again. So let's see. Give me both of those torches. We're going to do a real quick once around, and if we hear noise, we'll be dropping food, which is not what I want to do, but whatever. We'll keep an eye open. The wind probably is like blowing that direction, so if we're lucky, nothing should smell us. Another thing I need to remember to do is I need to remember to check all of the boats in this zone, because the boats can tend to have some stuff in them like, well, this.
I'll take it.
Wow, okay, yeah, I'll take that. I can't believe how much herbal tea I still have. Obligatory can of dog food that's almost always there. And Hibernia. Can we, what the heck? Up and over. I guess I gotta go do it this way this time. Is the bear in the yard? I don't see the bear in the yard. I have plenty of that for right now. Let's go indoors. Time to loot up this trailer. This is very rarely got anything in it. At least this late in the game. There'll probably be a whetstone down here somewhere. Yep. Now, I think I did this on my interloper run before, but the middle door in this set of trailers is kind of magical. And it's always fun. It's whether it's a bug or whether it's a thing, but if you go out the middle door and you crouch, and then you go back in the middle door, or if you just go in the middle door crouched, it turns into a completely different trailer. Where this trailer is, no idea. It reminds me of a little detail in a game called I'm losing my train of thought while I sit here and try to look for it. Control. For me, in the game Control, there's a point, well, I mean, not spoilers, but there's a kind of a situation that the character has to go through where you have to go through a series of events that puts you into a trailer or a location that they've yet to find exactly where it is, and it's kind of this is a location that connects to a location that then you use to go to somewhere else. So if we go back out standing up, it won't matter. And if we go back in standing up, it'll be the other trailer. So it's kind of fun. I always love that thing. So let's see what else is in here. There's nothing on the walls, nothing on the floors, nothing in here. Mainly what these are, if you look, is a place to sleep outside of the other beds that are in the main building, and they are just chock full of metal. So, hey, we'll take that. If you need some metal, well, then, you know, you have the ability to do things. So let's see here. Nothing. It's still kind of snowy, beautiful. We'll just go ahead and keep that torch going. Since we did burn a match on it. Nothing in either one of those. It said it's getting a little slim pickings. Once you get over day 100, almost everything that would normally be in those containers is probably gone. Where are we anyway? We are 136. Cool. Doing well. Doing well on this one. Given the fact that, you know, we're doing Cartographer as well. We're going to go ahead and search this up and probably call it. We have plenty of time. But we'll go ahead and check everything and then see where we are. We should be good. Oh, candy bar. Hi. Thank you. And the matches are over here today. These are guaranteed. There's always guaranteed matches in this building. They're either on the desk, right there on that counter right there, or over there on those shelves. Reason why you say that is because this is a interloper spawn. Desolation Point is an interloper spawn, so it's one of those first things you need to find. There's always a guaranteed match in this zone, which is kind of one of the reasons why a lot of people might like it. I particularly do not care for this spawn because of the fact that it is so far away from a good bed spot if you don't get the bedroll in this building or in the cave. So cave, well, I mean, it is what it is. There's only this is another one of those 50-50 places like Pleasant Valley. Out of the four locations, there's 2 in this one that can have it out of the 4 loot tables. So actually one of them we can go ahead and look, because generally once you find the matches, there's not a whole lot left in this other one. But the other one is, and this is a funny thing, it was like 1,000 hours of playing the game before I knew that this was here. I still say that every time. Hey, we got the bedroll in here. So this would have been a good spawn. How good is it? We might fix it. I might fix it and haul it back or leave it. But yeah, come up here to this. You go up the pipe into this little area. There'll be like with some leftover food and stuff. And there's always a bit of food, usually right there. And maybe some medicine. And yes, the bedroll will be in here if it's here. If not, it'll be in Scruffy's Cave, which we will probably be going to in an episode or 2. So we'll finish looting up this area. One of the other things that I did learn recently is that there is, in Stalker, I've always known that there's the availability of a rifle back there. But if you want to know if the rifle's there, you can walk up this stairs and look down. You can see the backpack that's right there. You'll be able to see the rifle right there. There's nothing in there generally for an interloper. And I think if you're careful, you can actually run and jump on that. So you can actually look in it. So this is one of those things, you got to break all these crates down to get to that thing. So it's kind of not worth going in there if you don't have a means of breaking the crates down. So we'll look in the box right here. We'll go do the safe because there's probably nothing in the safe at this point. Might be a Mackinac. Do a quick walk around in here. Piece of wood. And we don't get this time in here. Okay. One more torch. I'm not going to continuously loot in here. There's just, you know, like, there's probably a piece of wood at the end of that, and probably another piece of wood over there. We're not going to be here again. I think we're going to try to just get this zone done as quickly as possible, which means we need to map this location, go down the highway, map a couple of the other things, get to the cave on the end. Let's see if there's anything in the safe. Wow, that one was quick. So 1. Wow, I haven't had one of those in a while. 30 something? 25, 30? $31, 131, and what do you bet? All the way back around to like 25. $131.2. That's interesting. Cash. There was food in there. That's it then. Okay, nice. So do we get anything else in here? I don't think we're going to get much in this run. So we'll grab this stuff out of the fire barrel. Another flare. Man, I haven't seen a flare again since Pleasant Valley. Beautiful. Anything in the drawer? Cool. No. Probably going to be a little long in this episode, but hey, we've been having fun. We had to go play around in the Aurora, so let's go get everything done. Another sewing primer. Wow. Okay, well, we may end up being at like sewing 5 by the time this runs over with, which is something I don't usually get. So otherwise, there's not much in here. That can's empty. These beds you can sleep on. There is another container. We need to go check all of the lockers. But yes, the other matches, they'll be sitting right there if they're in this room. So let's check all of the things. We made sure we've got everything done. Did I do this one? No. Okay, well, I'm going to call it right there, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go continue on in the next episode, getting the rest of Desolation Point sorted. What time is it? I think we're actually going to go sleep in... Now, we're going to sleep right here since there's a bed right here. I don't need to be outside doing anything else, so I think we'll just put her to bed right here. We'll get the rest of the day sorted, and I will see you all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.